Hello guys, welcome to CloudRaga. So in previous video, we talked about maven project and structures and where goes what. We talked about the structure of the project like src main Java, test or src main resources and of course the POM file. Let's see this thing in Eclipse and how it looks like. So first of all, we need to check the POM file, pom.xml, and the font is quite small. Just a second, let me fix this thing. 14 and this will go as 014. Okay, so yep, this is done. So that's how my project looks like. Sometimes it happens that it might end up with this screen. So don't get confused. That's the UI for XML files, which is supported by Eclipse. So at the bottom of the screen, you can see that there are multiple tabs: overview, dependencies, dependency hierarchy. So click on pom.xml file. So it will give you a XML view of the file. So let's fix this POM file first so we can configure it according to Hibernate. Yep, that's right. Now we are going to configure this whole project, this maven project as per Hibernate framework. So let's start doing some changes from here because we are using 1.4, sorry, 1.14 and this is saying 1.7. So get rid of this line, not required at all. Then at the bottom there is a build tag. If you don't know what is maven, sorry, what is XML files, so let me know in the comment section. I can create some videos for XML file as well. But for now, we don't need this build tag. Remove that as well. Format the file. Okay, we are left with this content. This is more than enough. Okay, at line 18, we can see there's a tag dependencies, and then there is a dependency for JUnit library for writing test cases. The cases we are learning Hibernate, so we are not going to write any test case for any project, so we can get rid of this library as well. What happens when you have this kind of dependency, by the way, in your POM file? Check at left section, we have dependency, maven dependency section. If you expand, it shows JUnit 4.1.11. There it is, 4.11. That's the same version. And whatever libraries or dependencies needed by this JUnit, maven will also download it. That's right, you don't have to download anything by yourself. Once you have a maven project, just give the dependency. Maven will download this project from its maven repository, which we have seen in previous videos. So if I remove them, of course we are not going to use them. So if I remove this, and as soon as I save, you guys will notice that these libraries will be gone from here. These are jar files, that is the library. So I'm going to save, and yep, it's gone. Even this whole section is gone. And since we have removed test files, maven by default generates some test case for us, which we don't need. So you can remove this whole package as well. So right click, delete, and delete this as well. Yep, we don't need that. Get rid of test files. Okay, so now we have a project from the scratch. If you have follow along, so you can see this structure in your project. So that's fine, and kindly ignore this red marking. It's fine, you can ignore that. It's from the Eclipse bug, so that won't affect any processing on our project. So first of all, we have to add library. So we are going to configure configure maven project as per Hibernate. So this is what we are going to do in this video. The first step is add um, Hibernate dependency. That means the library. Dependency or library both are same. Dependency is a maven term, so be comfortable with that. So add Hibernate dependency or library. So how can we do that? You can browse the maven repository and download it. How? Let's see that. So type maven uh, Hibernate maven dependency, and it will locate this Hibernate core relocation. And no, that's a wrong for search. Sorry, my bad. Hibernate migration. We have to go Hibernate core validator JavaX. So you can download from here Hibernate core, and right now 6 is in the uh, processing. So we are not going to use Hibernate 6. We will use Hibernate 5. That is more stable and mostly used for now. So from here you can pick any of the version, and there it is. At the bottom you can see the multiple tabs: Maven project, Gradle projects, Kotlin, SPT, IV. We are required to use Maven, so there it is. Just select and copy, and you can paste the dependency here. So we have to take care of the version, so I'm not going to pick this version. I've already that version with my system there. It's 5.3.7. So I'll go back, copy it and paste it. So we are going to use 5.3% version. As soon as you add this thing, you guys will see Maven dependency is coming back, and if you expand, check out, Maven will download all these libraries for us so you can use it. We have mentioned only one library, but Maven will download this much library because there are some dependent libraries used by the Hibernate. Okay, that's one thing. Second, we are going to use MySQL. So we have added this. Second is add DB dependency library. In our case, we are going to use MySQL database. So for that, again, you either you can browse or you can have it from my system. I'll put everything on the description so you can easily figure it out. So that's for MySQL, and just paste it, format the code. As soon as I save, you guys can see Maven will download MySQL library as well, or jar file saved, and here we go. So MySQL connector and proto buff Java will get downloaded because of this. So our POM file is ready. We have successfully downloaded jar files required for our Maven project. So that's it for this video, guys. Let's meet in next video, and we'll continue with the steps to create Maven project as per our Hibernate requirements. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Let's meet in next video. Bye bye.